Welcome back, Commanders, to Let's Play Command & Conquer Nod. In the previous video we completed mission 1 of the Nod campaign. In this video we will attempt mission 2A, which is this area up here. So I'll select that area. It is Egypt, and the game gives us a bit of background information in their world for Egypt. So you've got population expendability, which I'm not sure what that means. The capital, Cairo, government, republic, government corruptibility, 18%. So expendability and government corruptibility, these sound like Nod stats, which are actually different to the GDI stats. And we've got net worth, point of conflict, Al-Alam, and we got military strength and military resistance. So I'm going to click to continue, and once again I won't talk over the cutscenes.
Back so soon? Let's see how you do with something important. For too many years, GDI forces have maintained a stranglehold on Egypt. It's fallen upon us to liberate these citizens crying out for a better way of life. Kane wants to establish a base here to eliminate the smothering presence of GDI. It's too risky to move our heavy forces in, so we want you to sneak in with a few expendable troops and set up a forward attack post. By the way, there's more than enough Tiberium for you to harvest. That should easily pay your expenses. If you are detected, you fail. If you fail, you die.
So I'm actually quite a big fan of the cutscenes in this game, with lines like, if you're detected, you fail. If you fail, you die. And I've just gone straight to the options menu here so we can restate the mission objective. So GDI has kept a stranglehold on Egypt for many years, set up a forward attack base in your area. To do this, you must double click on your mobile construction vehicle, MCV for short. From here you can begin to build a base. This area contains plenty of Tiberium, so establishing the base should be easy. And they're saying that they don't want to move in the heavy forces. This is too risky. We're just given the simple units to begin with, and as this game progresses, it's going to open up and give us more units. So without further ado, let's continue. So resume mission. So this is the mobile construction vehicle, and we can left click on that and then left click again to unpack. And now we are given this sidebar here, which is accessible wherever you move on the map, and you can left click on structures to begin building them. Now what I can do is issue a guard command, which is hold down Alt and then left click, and then hold down Control and then left click on something to guard it. I'll just move them out of the way first. Build the power plant. So I left click on the power plant and then left click where I want to place it. I'll show you again in a bit more detail when we do the refinery. So just tell them to guard the construction yard. Now the power plant is important as it gives you power, which is shown in this meter on the left here.
Construction complete.
So left click on the refinery and then left click where you want to place it. If there's red on any of the squares, you can't place it there. So you need to pick somewhere which is all white.
New construction options. Our base is under attack.
And now we have what is called a Tiberium refinery, and we have a harvester which comes with that. So the harvester will collect the Tiberium and then bring it back to our base or the refinery. And as you can see, our credits are going up. So the Tiberium is turned into credits or dollars that we can use to purchase. So I've just purchased a Tiberium silo, which I will place down here. So silos will hold Tiberium, and also the refinery will hold some Tiberium. As you can see, these bars down here, it shows how much Tiberium is being held in the silo and the refinery. If this bar becomes full and then the harvester returns, if there's not the excess Tiberium is just lost, so you need to have somewhere to store it, otherwise the excess Tiberium is just lost. So it's useful to have silos. Now we can also build a hand of nod, which is used to train nod infantry. So left click on the hand of nod and then left click on the ground to place it. Okay, so we have our hand of nod. And that's given us some new options on the sidebar here, which minigunners like we have down here already, and also engineers, which I'll explain later. So left click on the minigunner to build or train, and then the minigunner comes out of the building. I can left click again to build another one.
Unit ready.
And that's the limited options we're given in this mission.
Building.
But in later missions we will be given more options.
Construction complete.
Okay, so to guarantee your success in this mission, it's good to develop a good force of minigunners, as that's the only offensive unit that we can build in this mission, apart from the engineer, of course. Engineers cannot shoot, but they can capture enemy buildings, which I will attempt to show off later in this mission.
Building.
And one thing to note, that you can't just build a building anywhere on the map. It needs to be an adjacent or diagonal tile to one of your already existing buildings.
Building. Construction complete.
And you see there's more Tiberium here.
Building.
I'm just going to build towards that Tiberium and then build another refinery
Building.
so I can start harvesting from that Tiberium.
Building.
Now we have a little attack on us now, but that should be fine.
Ready. Building. Unit ready.
You can also repair your buildings by clicking repair here
Construction.
and then left clicking on the building that you wish to repair. Buildings with full health can't be repaired, of course. You can also sell. So I can sell this silo right here, and you get about half the money back depending on the structure.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
And now we have a second harvester. We
Unit
are
ready.
collecting Tiberium at a quicker rate.
Unit lost. Building.
And we have
Unit ready.
another different unit when we sold the structure. We now have a technician. He's weaker compared to the minigunners, but faster. Seems to be better at evading attacks as well, but cannot reveal the shroud for us. See, it just goes behind the shroud. You can't see, he can't explore, but these units can move into the shroud to reveal territory, and we can see that there is actually a GDI harvester there.
Unit
But I won't kill that harvester. I will try to capture the GDI refinery with the harvester inside with an engineer. So I'm just going to let that harvester survive, as I would like to capture it myself soon.
Unit ready. Building.
So we have an engineer. And let's see if we can find the GDI base. The harvester moved in this direction, so there's a good chance there's a base here.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit lost.
Okay, so
Unit lost.
there's another vehicle that we did see in the previous mission. It's called a Humvee. This has more armor than not buggy, but slightly slower, I believe. But it has more sustain. So there's the refinery and there's the harvester, but we won't kill that harvester as we would like to capture it. And we can also see the GDI construction yard.
Unit lost. Building.
Which I will also try to capture as it is quite valuable. And there's a GDI silo there, so I'll just send an engineer to capture this.
GDI building.
And now we have captured the refinery. Sorry, not refinery, the construction yard, which enables us to build the GDI buildings.
Construction complete. Unit lost.
So we can build our own barracks,
Unit
which
lost.
is a GDI building.
Lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
And we can left click on that to make it the primary building, so when we construct new units they will come out of the barracks.
Building. Unit ready.
See, our unit came out of that barracks. Now our engineers may be in a spot of trouble here,
Unit ready.
but perhaps GDI will ignore them. And I will try to capture the refinery when the harvester is inside. And we will capture the refinery and the harvester in one go.
Lost. Building.
And we can capture the silo and we get credits from the GDI.
Building.
We steal the money which is inside the silo. And this is now our harvester.
Ready.
And we can sell this
Unit
as we no longer need it.
lost.
And we
Unit
can,
lost.
well, there's a few GDI troops in the area, so I won't
Unit
capture that
ready.
silo just yet.
Building. Unit ready.
And we have another technician from selling that silo.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unable to reply as a encounter.
So GDI's building a lot of minigunners at the moment. So it doesn't give us much opportunity to
Building.
destroy their barracks. What we can actually do, a quicker way than destroying the barracks is actually just capture the barracks. And this will prevent GDI from building any more units from that barracks, and we can sell that barracks as we don't need it anymore. We got one mini gunner and we got some money back. Our harvester seems to have stopped. So does this one, so does that one, but we can get them going again. And GDI is basically crippled now,
Unit
as
ready.
they don't have the ability to build any more units or structures. Because we captured their construction yard, they cannot rebuild any of their structures.
Building. Unit ready.
So now it's just a matter of destroying the remaining GDI on the map to win the mission. And Seth said that
Unit lost.
if we are detected we will die, but we were detected but we managed to survive, so I guess we defeated what he said. And if you may have picked it up then, the harvester actually ran over one of the enemy GDI troops and killed them. So that's another thing. Larger vehicles can simply run over infantry and kill them. So that's something that we can use to our benefit, but also something that we need to be careful of. Okay, so now it's just a matter of destroying the remaining GDI. And it's not so bad to finish the mission with a few credits, as some missions credits actually will transfer over from mission to mission, so some amount of your leftover credits will carry on to the next mission. This isn't for every mission, but it is for some, so it is a useful thing to know.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, so that's it for that mission, and we have our score screen. And we've got our usual stats, time to complete the mission, leadership, efficiency, total score, ending credits, GDI casualties, not casualties, neutral casualties, and also GDI buildings lost, not buildings lost, and neutral buildings lost, and then enter our score. Okay, so we have the world map again. We can see not progression, which is in red, and GDI progression, which is in yellow. So we managed to convert Egypt from being yellow in GDI possession to red in non-possession. So that's it for mission 2A. In the next video I will attempt mission 2B. If you're enjoying this Let's Play series and want updates on when new videos have come out, or you would like a way to support me, please subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching.